Well, thanks for meeting up with me today. I appreciate it so much. So
Of course.
I would love for you to tell all these listeners out there how you got involved with Driven.
Well, so my way of Driven might be a little bit different than some. So Brandon and I were coaching with John years ago. I can't even remember how long it's been at this point. And as we were on our journey of coaching and learning how to scale our business, Driven Marketing at some point had been created, and it just organically at some point became a really good partnership because it made sense for the needs that we had at that point in time.
Good. So that kind of leads me to my next question about what was going on in your business at the time that forced you to start looking for database management or marketing, or I guess what kind of pushed you over the edge to say, you know what, I really need to use Driven services for marketing, not just for coaching?
Right. Okay, that's a great question. So at the time, and it's probably, I'm going to guess 2 to 3 years now that maybe we've been with Driven Marketing. It's been quite a while. So at the time back then, we were at a glass ceiling, if that makes sense. Our business was booming. We had as much business coming in that we could handle, probably more than we could handle. That was essentially the problem. And so as we looked at the business, it got to a standpoint where we tried to understand, okay, one, how do we scale this to grow this even bigger? But yet, how do you scale something when you're completely out of time? I mean, it was this problem that we're like, is there even an answer to this? So how do you scale, but how do you also scale back the amount of time that you're putting into your business? So grow the business, scale our time.
Okay. So what did our team implement for you? I know it's changed. You know, we've been working together for quite some time, like you said, but what were kind of some of the main things we put in place for you to help out and to make a difference for you?
Sure. Yes, you're right. There's been so many different things. So I hope I touch on at least the majority of them right now. So we did everything from once we had the database uploaded with you guys, luckily you guys did all the heavy lifting on that. That was so nice to take all that data and scrub it for us. And then we implemented things like looking at the client journey. So they might be receiving certain voicemails or text messages early on after we've initially talked with the clients, getting a handwritten thank you card as well. That was crucial so that it had that personal touch. And then strategically put in things like video, email, additional follow-up text messages or voicemails as we worked with them. Because in our industry, the client journey sometimes could be, we talk to them, they find a house, and we're in that new house 30 to 45 days. There's other times that your client journey might be, 6 months, right? It just depends on how active the person is at looking for a home or how long that home search takes. So we had to create, or Driven really created this journey that was able to sustain any sort of time frame.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that the client journey too, just that wording, it really makes it come to life, what that looks like. So tell